And good afternoon, Sword Family. Welcome to the game stream. Tonight we're going to be hopping back into 9Dragons, and hopefully I won't spend the entire, or even the majority of the time, grinding as I did last time, but if I do, well, then that's... I mean, we did it a couple of times with Inigo, but it just seems to me that we're spending more time or less time questing with the healer hybrid than we did with the warrior. But this is also, as I said way back when we first restarted this character, this is the first time that I've ever played as a beggar for more than just a few levels. I've done it several times beyond this, but every time I just end up abandoning that character and either starting over and going to a different clan or just not playing as that character. So this has given me an opportunity to actually do something myself for the first time on camera in front of everyone else. A couple weeks back, before we actually hop into everything, I talked about a different game that's also very, very Chinese coded. And you'll have to forgive me. I think I'm either coming down with something or allergies, which is far more likely. So you might hear a lot of sniffling today on my... I know that my voice sounds a little off, but a new game that definitely sounds very wuxia coded, very Chinese. Excuse me. Oh, that one kind of hurt. It's called Where Winds Meet, and I've seen a little bit of gameplay, and it looked very interesting. So it was free on Steam. I went and got it, and then when I went to download it to my machine, it told me that I did not have enough available memory to actually download the game. So probably not going to be playing that, which is unfortunate because it does look like a fun game to play. But my computer is old. I'm fully aware of that. I'm kind of the opinion, especially when it comes to like electronics, even when you get something brand new, it's already old. So having something that is definitely old is going to make it more difficult to actually play things like that. So we're probably going to be sticking with 9Dragons, and possibly, if people here are interested, possibly hopping into Dungeons & Dragons Online, which is another game that I have, and playing as a monk character, which would be the, martial arts-based character. Oh, geez. Hold on a second. There we go. A little better. And I know the last several weeks I didn't do my sharing with everyone what movie I based the title on. So, geez, I don't even remember what the last two were. Let's go ahead and see what I titled the last two, because honestly, I don't remember, which is terrible, but it is what it is. Come on, Creation Studio. Okay, so March 16th was Mad Mag's Kung Fu. That's based on Mad Monkey Kung Fu. And the Mag's identity is the sword identity. And tonight is My Young Auntie. It is a Lau Kar-leung comedy movie from the Shaw Brothers collection. It is about a woman that marries the dying patriarch of a martial arts family and basically has to save the entire family from people who want to come and take over their land and take over their school. And it's a very funny movie. It's very interesting. Oh, come on. There we go. Go ahead and throw the comments on screen. There we go. Let's go ahead and run through these and we'll get started. And first through the door at 3:40 is Dan Hollifield. Good evening. Good evening, Dan. And a heya from Trey. How's it going? And Foxy, hi all, and welcome to our afternoon play stream. Don't forget to like and share and all that jazz. Yeah. And Jazz Hands and Jazz Hands back. Jazz Hands. And Dan, my riding mower's battery did not survive the winter roof. And it is 3 years old. Have to go buy another one tomorrow. Yeah. And hey, everyone from Donna. And hey from Carl. How to get charcoal relaxed on my lap before I could type. Yeah. We have a little stray that's kind of been hanging around. It's a white with like kind of cream spots on it. You might have heard it, or maybe not. I don't know how well this thing. I know this thing picks up a lot of noises really, really well. But you'll hear him meowing outside, and she talks back to him. So, pretty sure he's a stray. I haven't seen anyone. I mean, some of our neighbors will just let their cats roam, which they're not supposed to, because they can get picked up if someone decides to call animal control. But I'm pretty sure it's a stray. And she's Dr. Dolittle and a Disney princess rolled up all into one. So she'll sit and talk with it. And she decided that she's going to name him because named creatures tend to get more attention when you like put posters up to try and advertise someone to come pick them up. And we were talking about it last night on the way home. And I mentioned that he likes to sing, obviously. So you could name him after a famous singer. And she decided to name him Freddie Meowkery. So now we have Freddie. So every time I hear the cat singing, I'm like, hey, Freddie. I don't even think he knows he's Freddie yet. But I'm sure it'll take a little time, especially if other people also call him something different. But yeah. So if you hear a cat, that's probably just Freddie. Last 2 years, I've had my mower issues first time out, 2 battery issues. Yep. Going to try it out today, but the wind didn't help. Yeah, I probably have to mow some of last year's weeds at work. I really don't want to because I already you can already hear this. When I go out and mow at work, regardless of whether it's spring or summer, I take one of my masks that I still have left over from COVID. I put that on. And then I have one of these like special cooling towel things. I'll dip that in cold water and wrap it on my head. So I usually look remarkably ridiculous when I'm mowing. But when I'm done, I usually come in, wash my hands, splash water on my face, and I'm usually fine. So I'm not like hacking and breathing heavy. Yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight before I started doing the mask thing because my allergies to dust and everything. And every year when I get the mower out the first time, it complains, but it usually starts up after a few tries. Always sucks when batteries go. Yes, it does. To get my money's worth out of it, that's always good. I wish that we had like one of those electric mowers instead of the gas-powered ones, because I'm not a big fan of the gas-powered lawnmowers. If it was one of the electric ones, I don't know if we would have as many issues with it. But we have an electric weed whacker, and that thing sucks. It's horrible. So, and have a good class from Kitty. You have a good class too. And Dave joining us, 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, almost 5 o'clock here. So yeah. Carl waving at Kitty and greeting Dave. How's everyone doing? It's been a day. It's been a day. It's definitely been a Monday. No backache, full belly, and cigar. Nice. Sounds good. Going to play at lower level in April for Munzie. Level 4 much easier. There's probably a reason why I've never tried to join any clan wars. Mostly because I still have the free version, so I couldn't do anything with clans. But even if I could, I'm mostly out here by myself, so it would be all me. Loving, hey, you can't have my kitty at your feet. That's where she's supposed to be at my feet. Saw those wild goals. We'll do level 1. Just see about level 2. Q rate is back. Nice. Liked and shared. How about the rest of you? Yes, please. Like, share, comment, feed the algorithm, Like number 1. Thank you, Dan. Waiting to hear the music. Oh, well, hopefully you heard it. I'm not even going to attempt to act that out, but I know exactly what you mean. So that's me almost every time I have a Hot Pocket, especially if it has cheese in it. I usually let them sit until I can comfortably pick them up, like touch them with my bare hands, because then it's less likely. But yeah. Hop rockets. What is that, Trey? Yeah, when you first take a bite and have to go, yeah, exactly. When you bite into something too hot, so you try to inhale and cool it in your mouth. Exactly. And what's really entertaining is when you eat something that's too cold and you do the same thing and fan your mouth, despite the fact that it's not hot, it's cold. You're doing the same thing. So why are you fanning your mouth? Like, it's cold. It's not hot. But your brain is just like, temperature wrong, must fix. And there's not really a whole lot you can do when something's too cold. Yep. Guessed right. Yes, you did. Oh, God, yes. The pollen today is, it is not my friend. What movie are we basing things on today? Yeah, I already told you that. It's my young auntie. And greetings to midnight, greetings to midnight, greetings to midnight, greetings to midnight. More martial arts movies than I have Godzilla movies. Let's see. The top 2 rows plus most of the bottom row of that DVD rack. That one, it's probably most of the second one up from the bottom. I have several under my TV stand, plus I have a bookcase in the spare bedroom. So I have a few. Just a couple. This is like swords. I just have a couple. What's up, sword people? How's it going, midnight? Assuredly so. Yeah. Has more sword movies than they ever made Godzilla movies. That probably depends on if you're just talking about like just straight Godzilla movies, or if you're including all the like Godzilla versus Mothra, all that stuff. I almost want to check now. I almost want to check to see how many Godzilla movies there are and compare it to how many like Kung Fu movies I own. And yes, I do tan like crazy. This is true. See, include kaiju movies. Yeah, okay, yeah. And dog being stinky. Miss Kitty and Dave coming in. Yeah. Kitty the flyby. Yep. Stop that. He's having fun. Yep. Pupper parts. Yep. Post it on Facebook later. I'm honestly curious. I would, and then I would have to like separate my own movies, because I have wuxia movies, which are different from kung fu movies, and kung fu movies are different from sword movies, which are similar to wuxia movies, but wuxia movies don't always have swords in them. Then you have to include like Chinese dramas, which could fall into either of the other two categories. It would be hard to quantify, I think. But we could see. We could see. All right, you guys go over there now. We come over here, and we do this. And we do this and this. And we share this. And we go here and do this. And we share this. Woo! There we go. Nice. And then we hop into here. Ah, crap. I didn't log in. We're just going to have to remove that for a second. Because, yeah, you guys don't get to see my passcode. Despite the fact that I think you've seen it before. There we go. Oh. Why are we back in Tianjin? What was I doing in Tianjin? I don't know what I was doing in Tianjin. We have our new buff, which was... Oh, right. That's what I was doing in Tianjin. I went and bought some other liquor that lasts for only half an hour instead of a full hour because I was getting tired of only having an hour's worth of... didn't really sell anything from the stand last time. Kind of sad, but it happens. All right, let's check our quests because it's been a week and I don't actually remember. We don't have any quests. Right, we don't have any quests. Because we're waiting for the continuation of Stormy Arrow, which might pop up at Sun and Moon 6, possibly. So do we go all the way back to Jinan, where most of our enemies are blue to us now and don't actually give us a whole lot of XP? Do we go into Cave of Conquerors, where we're still getting decent XP, but also getting mobbed? Do we try and go to Nanzhang, where I'm pretty sure things are still red to us for a little while? Suppose we can try Nanzhang, and if they're still too strong for us, then we'll go hop into Cave of Conquerors, I guess. But we did Nanzhang before we were ready with Inigo. Of course, that was a warrior, and he had the one-shot armor. But I think we can give it a shot and see what happens. Because Cave of Conquerors... Oh, we have a quest. All points bulletin 1. Okay, we have a quest. All right, yeah. And, of course, the stupid pill, which I don't like. It gives you so many opportunities to reset all of your attributes, and I never do it because I don't care. Like, I don't... Whatever, dude. Doesn't matter to me. I'm fine with the way that my character is built. I don't care. Just annoying. They're like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you like how your character? Are you sure you like how your character is built?" Yes, I'm sure, because I did it. New issues are appearing upon the reestablishment of the big clans after the War of 9 Dragons. The major issue is the battle between those big clans. New clans, such as Secret Shadow Clan, will take good advantage if old clans are fighting each other continuously. Obviously. Therefore, masters of 6 clans have agreed. Anyone can claim All Points Bulletin if Masked Man or other thugs intimidate our people. So bring the tag of the person on the list of All Points Bulletin to the government office. We'll take good care of it. Thus, make sure you take the tag if you have a chance to defeat anyone on the list. There is great danger. Huge fortresses have been established in Hangzhou and Nanzhang. Fortresses are themselves quite formidable, but the situation grows worse by the day. Beast Clan is trying to take over Cloud's End, while Golden Coins are trying to capture Blue Wind. Yes, we know. If either of them succeeds, it will mean terrible news all over the land. We must form an alliance to fight back and bring peace back to Hangzhou and Nanzhang. Yes, Black and White Wars, I know. Never done that, so... Do once is better than hearing 1,000 times. I've heard that a masked man under All Points Bulletin has appeared on the first floor of Cave of the Conqueror. So go and defeat the criminal and obtain the tag so you can bring it to the chief guard. Of course. Hey, look, we have a quest. That sends us to Cave of Conquerors. Since we're going back into Cave of Conquerors anyway, let's go get the cavity press so that we don't need to use any of the herbs that we have plenty of, but still. Ugh, spam phone calls, yuck. Screen them on the answering machine. I don't know how many people even still have answering machines anymore. Receive poison resistance. Yay. Yes, I know, PvP. I mean, we're already here, so. Well, I nailed the bridges because I stopped trying to control it with. I stopped trying to control it with the arrow keys and just use the mouse, which is a lot. You can use the mouse. And it is a lot easier and more controllable to keep things on a straight line. And we're already here, so we might as well just hang out here until Sun and Moon 6, and we'll see what happens. Just gonna let him kick her in the back of the head. No, not really. If I can just pick these guys off one at a time and they don't swarm at me, it'll be better, but and she's double fist punching the infantryman in the balls. We're going to have to get a little closer. It's going to tell me line of sight. Oh, no, it didn't tell me line of sight. Nice. Yeah, just fell over backwards. Well, you know. Compared to some of the other ways that they expire. Go ahead and keep working on our buffs here. I'm actually kind of impressed that it's not telling me line of sight is blocked. The more she cusses them, the quicker they die. Well, Picking these guys off one at a time is definitely making this easier. Sun and Moon 6, that'll go up to Cheng 4. Oh, now line of sight's blocked? What the hell? Ah, crap. We got more than one. Ah, well, I think we can handle to it. You know what? I'm not going to say that out loud. That's going to be an inside thought. We're going to keep that one inside. This might take a little bit. Yeah, she's punching below the kill. Yep. Double fisting it, actually. Are they swinging above her head? Yeah, I guess they are. Occasional head to crotch, probably. Inside as well as below the guard. Yep. Drunken bobbing and weaving makes it more unpredictable. That's the whole point of drunken boxing. Neighbors out mowing. Oh boy. Got 3 of them this time. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like swallowing dust either. That's why I wear my mask. Ah, crap, my drunkenness wore off. We've been going for half an hour already? Bandana's coming in handy again. Yep. Yep. Okay, this is taking too long. My drunkenness wore off sounds like, well, if I wasn't going to be playing as a female character this time for the beggar, Carl, you were on the short list of characters I was going to base this character off of. Just you know, just to throw that knowledge out there for you. The character would have been named Uncle Carl or Uncle Rasputin. Yeah, I thought you'd like that one. And Dan, you were also on the short list of characters. Cumulative! That means, yeah, it's been half an hour already. Wow. Of course, we've been on stream. Oh, Purple Jade statue. We've been on stream for almost an hour already, which is insane. Yeah, I figured you'd think so. Smells Sounds like someone tried to make bourbon and ends up with moonshine. Ugh. Left some wood chunks in it. Oh my god. Yeah, that. Time definitely flies. All right, well, purple jade statue. Okay. Okay, we don't have that quest yet, and I'm pretty sure we already have a purple jade statue in our... And when I was considering playing a male beggar, we had Dan and Carl on the short list of characters. A couple of cousins of mine that are definitely fall in the realm of, you know, they like their alcohol. Not even drinking, but still can't type. Well, yeah, well. Can't type because you're not drinking, yeah. Let's get to 80%. Because I don't want the entire, like I said before, I don't want the entire stream just to be me doing crap like this. So let's get to 80. Then go turn in the all points bulletin quest, see where that gets me. And then we'll see about possibly going and starting on Nanchang. Already at 77%, though, almost 78%. I don't care about your golden treasure boxes, dude. It's just going to come back. Mayberry to Otis. Getting lots of low-level conqueror herbs, which... Yeah. 31 minutes left of poison resistance. Give me a chance to check other things. Yeah. I just try and keep these as entertaining as possible. And definitely these do get slower as you go. Tax refund not deposited. Yeah. One more ought to put us at least at 80%. We were at 50%. Ah, crap. This is going to be bad. Hold still, damn it. Statue of Jiao Yun. Bye-bye. 80%. We're out of here now. Take a little nap to at least get our vital back, because damn. Trying to count the chickens. Shouldn't count your chickens, Carl. Of course, they're not yours, so I guess that doesn't count. I don't know. And yes, I said hold still. Put 26 minutes of poison resistance. I cannot talk. Never count your chickens until they're in the crock pot. Then you could count, like, unless you're like got a whole bird in there, then you could count your pieces of chicken. We had chicken for lunch today too, which is entertaining. Yes. We do love our catchphrases. This is true. We have. That's just people in general, though. People just love small, bite-sized little things that they can latch onto. And I did see before getting on today that Grant's doing his show tonight, so I'll have to keep an eye on the time for that. Ah! I hate that corner. Yes, I see the tag were posted under All Points Bulletin. I've heard many things about you from Sima Tiedzong. You deserve what your name stands for. Thank you. Well, brought the tag of the most wanted to the Chief Guard already. By the way, I would like to meet you in person, so please come to Tiedzong Strolling Valley. Over there, right. Courier's Guild, Fruit of Fortune. Now let's go heal our external wounds at the clinic. Gotta go to the clinic. Blue Cloud Statue, we don't need. Piece of Bloody Orb, we don't need. Turtle Shell Gloves. Physical critical rate increase, wisdom increase, damage increase by 30, increase every item drop rate, critical defense. Okay. Sanjiao Gloves. Maximum Vital 2500, minimum weapon damage increased by 35, strength increased by 32. 25 of 1,000 of damage absorbed into Vital. Essence increased by 22. Let's see what our gloves now are like. Damage increased by 20, Essence 20, Dex by 27, Wisdom 27, maximum life by 3,000. Yeah, the weapon is beyond my current ability for a few minutes because it needs Sun and Moon 6, but otherwise it matches with everything else. Well, not the dex, but we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and sell the gloves because statue of Zhao Yun, purple jade statue. Let's check and see if we have those in our storage over here. There's the storage guy. Wow, I almost couldn't see him. No. Okay, cool. We don't have either of those. Let's go ahead and pop those in here for now. And now she's back to the scary Wolverine gloves. Nothing where? What did I miss? Here from the checkout clerks at stores. Well, Dr. Feelgood could definitely fall in the realm of that'd be actually kind of entertaining if one of the doctor's names. I like the Wolverine claws too, but can you imagine like wiping your ass with those things on?
Find the weakness of disciples from 6 leading clans will surely increase our profit. Obtaining the tags of all points bulletin will find the weaknesses of them. Thus, please come to me when you have tags instead of delivering them to the chief guard.
No. 89%. But yeah, it would be entertaining if Dr. Feelgood was actually the translation of one of the doctor's names in one of the villages. I would do that too. All right, so let's 89%. Let's go ahead and let's check and see what our level should be for Nanchang. 95 to 105. Yeah, we're only level 77, so they're going to be red for at least a little while still. Cave of Conqueror, 73 to 109. But screw it, because we did it with Inigo. And I'm bored with go all the way down to the entrance of the village. We'll just stay right by the entrance for at least, probably for quite a few levels, because, yeah. We shouldn't even be on this map yet, but come on, man. Just like we did with Indigo, right here by the entrance. Only difference is we're a hybrid instead of a warrior this time. Yeah, that one kind of hurt. Yeah, we might not be ready to be here yet when we can't one-shot the bad guys. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a couple more of these guys will put us to Sun and Moon 6, and then we're getting the hell out of here because we are not ready for this yet. Not even close. We definitely need more decks to make sure that we're not missing as much as we are, but even then, these guys are doing way more damage than they should be at. Well, I mean, they're far ahead of where we are in level, but still. And our experience bonus card just ran out. Hopefully this one will push us through to Sun and Moon 6. That'll heal us everything except for our external wounds. Hey, Don. Glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. Go away, stupid red wolf. Back from a beggar, right here with me. Come to Buffet. Yep. Getting the hell out of here because that was, yeah, we're not. You think? No. I have nothing for you. Oh, great. We have to run then. That's cute. $900 external wounds from Jinan. Yeah, we're not ready for... Or not Jinan, Nanchang. We are not ready for Nanchang yet. We're going to have to figure something else out because, damn. Nope, not ready for that map at all. Not even close. But there's not much left on this map that can actually even hurt me, and I'm not going to keep going into the dungeon just to get things that I can actually fight. And going into Cave of Conquerors, that's like the only place I can find things that are actually a good enough level to get some decent XP out of. I'm glad I haven't gotten the North Sea Icy Palace quest yet either, because screw that noise. That was ridiculous. Yep. That's the only place I can grind is Cave of Conquerors, which is, like I said, I don't remember having that issue with Inigo, but he had the one-shot armor that he could just attack everything and kill it with one shot, and it didn't really matter because he could get mobbed and just be like, pop, 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 and everything would be dead. The one thing that I'm really disappointed in, though, is the fact that they apparently just entirely got rid of the all attributes buff for the hybrid. That was like one of the biggest things that made it worth playing the hybrid, is having that buff that increased all of your attributes all at once. And does that mean that they also took away the buffs for the regular healer that did each attribute individually? Because if they did that, it's like, I don't know, man. It seems kind of dumb. Oh, the XP different colors? Well, I don't know. It depends on what level you're at, see? But it's all based on color. And it really depends on what your level is. But reds are at least, I think it's 4 or 5 levels above you. But it could also be several levels above you. Red just basically means, you know, don't even try. Yellow, I think, is between 2 and 3 levels above you. White are the same level of you as you. Green is 2 or 3 levels below you. Light blue is 3 or 4 levels below you, and dark blue is like 4 or 5 plus levels. So like these guys are dark blue, there's not even any point. You're not going to get anything for dark blues. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, right. I forgot about the oranges. That's right. The orange is above the yellow. But yeah, pretty much. She pretty much covered it. Red is do not touch. Yeah. Should show them mini bosses. I think I've done that with a couple of them, like the Ghost Wolf or whatever, and the guy in Cave of Conquerors. All of those were mini bosses. All of them. It just takes more time and energy to deal with them than just I'm pretty sure there's one up here. The big snake. I do need something to do, but the problem is most of the mini bosses, even now, are probably dark blues, but I could check the one right there near the corner in Genon, the one that every time I walk past just hammered me. I could see if he's still a red. I thought I covered the levels with Inigo's character, but it's been so long ago that. Oh, White Tiger King? I haven't even seen White Tiger King. And this will put me into Hefei. And that will send me back to Cave of Conquerors. So, and now I have to go heal again because I have. You've seen White Tiger King? Where is my water herbs? Yay! I have plenty of those for healing external wounds. Might as well just use them. Defense increased by 200 for 30 minutes. Why not? Bronze separator goes over here in the sellables. I mean, I suppose I could try the Cave of Conquerors dungeon. That usually takes me a little while, but if I die, almost murderized you, well, if I die doing the Cave of Conqueror dungeon, then I'd be kind of screwed, but it would give me something to do. We're almost an hour and 40 minutes in.
Oh, that beggar? I remember him. He was very strange. What can I say? He asked for some food from my store, but then he asked me to keep the food for him. Does this look like a warehouse? We're no courier's guild. It's probably gone rotten by now. That was more than 3 days ago. Ew.
I don't want to be eating friggin' 3-day-old food. I'm not going to go all the way back to Bamboo Village because we have quite a few Conqueror's herbs. So we're just gonna use the Conqueror's herbs for now, and hopefully in a little bit that'll be enough to finish it up. $20 minutes. See, these guys are all. Oh, I saw a couple of light blues. Those guys are mostly green, green. These guys, yep, these guys are green now too. These guys are white and light blue here. Oh, what a yummy smell. So delicious. People must eat meat like this in order to think fast, stay fit, and live happily. Blech. You are far from being a real beggar. I don't even know what you are doing here. Looking for Fachi Jewel. What? I disappeared? Not at all. How could I die without tasting all the good food in the world? Of course I can't die. But why is Dan Sejong looking for me? What happened 10 years ago? It's sometimes easiest to pretend you don't know anything. However, sometimes there are stories that should probably be told. When I first came to the Cave of the Conqueror, I could never have guessed that clay soldiers could do what these ones were doing. They look like stone statues. However, I lost the scroll with my life's history on it to them. I tell you, they took it from me. The book was named The Secret History of the Land. Listen, if you go back to the first floor and bring it back to me, I will tell you what happened 10 years ago. So I go back, because you are incapable of doing your own freaking dirty work. Hey, skill level Drunken Fist of Iron reached Chang 4. Woo! And it won't go up 5 until Chang 7 of Elemental Crown. Half a percent. See, I got 0.5% for that guy. See what happens with this guy at a light blue. 87% for the gloves. Nah. And not even a full 0.5% for him. This is it, the real book. You are very trustworthy. I will tell you that I have lived all these years without shame. Why should I hide? This secret history of the land contains detailed records of the War of 9 Dragons. There is information about the Cave of the Conqueror too. A secret letter was delivered to each of the large clans before the War of 9 Dragons. It is said that the legendary Cave of the Conqueror has been found. Yes, it had actually been found yet, but the letter told them to come. They all went, but nobody came back. At that time, Chief Hu? We called Hu Shan Shan Chief Hu. She was a real warrior.
Anyway, she was aware that the letter was a trap designed to gather each clan's disciples. However, some people are so curious. It is human nature, is it not? This was how it all started. Chief Hu wanted to go to the Cave of the Conqueror to find out why the other disciples who left had never come back. Just then, the Iron Blood clan and the Black Dragon clan had a big fight, and the White clans could not ignore it. The Iron Blood clan and the Black Dragon clan were both members of the Black clans. No one could decide whether to involve the League of Beggars or not. Why? It was not just a battle between the Black clans. At that time, the Iron Blood clan with their hero Junwei Ming was the most powerful clan in Hebei. Chief Hu liked him even though he was a member of the Black clan. Junwei Ming made the Iron Blood clan the best clan in Hebei with only his fists. He was no ordinary person. However, the Black Dragon clan's Thunder Emperor, the person who acquired control of Henan, was no ordinary person either. Chief Hu was afraid of him, and Chief Hu was never afraid of anybody. I can't tell you everything here. It's a long story. You'll have to give this book to Dan Shizhong. He will keep it safe until Chief Hu gets back. Tell him that what he wants to know is in this book. I have to go find my brother, so I can't go back now.
We're over here having a friggin' conversation while these guys are just attacking me from behind. It's really sad, actually. But now we go back to Tianjin. Woo! And this will put me at Sun and Moon 7 because Road to the Dragon Quests generally give you a full level every time you finish one. And we go talk to Dan Shizhong, the arrogant, friggin' itchy, flea-ridden drunkard. So I should probably avoid Nanchang since, according to that level thing that we looked at. Until maybe once we reach the next Chang, we'll be 85. That might be apt description. I know.
Are you saying that I need to believe what he wrote in this book? My head wants to believe it, but my heart disagrees. Go to Drunken Butterfly while I read what it says in here. Drunken Butterfly? She went out somewhere and now she is very angry. I don't know what is going on. What is her problem?
You stupid dickhead. You made me write a fake letter to her parents because you're in love with her and too much of a pansy to admit it.
You're the problem. Are you on the same side as Dan Shijong? How dare he forge my letter?
What?
Did you think I wouldn't find out? I stopped by my parents' home on the way back from Hefei. Originally, Mr. Guok had said good, but Dan Shijong changed it to not good. You delivered this letter. Why should I trust you? I didn't do it on purpose. I should wipe the floor with you. How dare you pull a prank on your senior? I will leave you crippled for life.
Dan Shijong likes you.
What? That's stupid. Do you think I believe you? You go tell Dan Shijong. Don't even think about liking me. If he says it one more time, I will hurt him. Once again, I feel like the small child.
Interesting counseling style. Well, I never claimed to be a counselor. Once again, I feel like a small child delivering messages back and forth between mom and dad when they're fighting.
Hey, why did you take so long? Did Drunken Butterfly tell you something? The old man deceived us. This is not the secret history of the land, only the title is the same. It's a list of the foods and wines he has consumed throughout his life. However, I found one of two people's names who followed Husan-san. He was one of the 8 elders at the time, Elder Moon. The book has a story about Elder Moon and the Gui brothers, who had drunk together before they left. However, we don't know if he is dead or simply missing for now. I think he is dead. I know he is not the traitor. Take this. It is old, but it is from Husan-san. It is a special item. Let me tell you something. I have met many beggars, but you are a special one. I don't care.
I don't care if you think that I'm special because you are not a good person at all.
Green Jade of Death. Piece of bloody orb. Hushan Shan's jade chopsticks. Nice. See, we do have the purple pass of Cave of Conquerors. Counseling style, he needs it the fist. And a fumigation, yeah. Itching just from watching. I mean, you're not wrong. We have the purple pass, and we got a little over an hour left. I don't really have anything else to do right now. That's literally, I mean, I can go grind Cave of Conquerors, or I can go grind in Valley of Hell dungeon. Those are the only places that actually have things that I can actually get XP for. It's pretty much my only options is Cave of Conqueror or Valley of Hell, and heals 100% of vital, heals 30% of life, 30% of vital, so those might come in handy in the dungeon. Well, my beard even itches. Yep. It is contagious. And both options sound like ways to die. Well, also sounds like a way to die to try going to Nanchang again. I really don't have... Where are my low-level Conqueror herbs? Right there. 10 minutes apiece? Ah, crap. Where's my poison resistance then? Is it that one? That's going to run out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Hey, look, we have a kickbot. Nice. How about you go away, kickbot? See, now all these guys are light blue. All right, let's see what we can do here, because I don't really have anything else I can do. Three minutes to just deal with everyone. Would you? Ah! I don't have time to be chasing you idiots around. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Hopefully that won't get me in trouble. See, I'm not getting any experience from this at all. None. Really? All the way over here. Wow, that's... yeah. See, we almost ran out of time on friggin' level 1. Well, what the hell? Where? You stupid... Urgh! See, there's a boss over there. And I have like 10 less seconds on this one. It's funny that the boss just looked at me and ran away. And yes, 100 Ways to Die was friggin' priceless. Now you come and attack me. Oh dear. Yeah, our health is not doing great right now. I'm sorry, the howling, yeah. Not really a whole lot I can do about it, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything with this. And they're still blue. This is a complete friggin' waste of time. Especially since I'm almost dead. Yeah, nope, this is not, nope, this is not going to end well. We're going to be dead soon. Oh, and it just brings me back here. How wonderful is that? Nope. Yeah, we're not getting any XP for this at all, and we're just using up all of our stuff. You might just have to let this time run out and hope it'll pop me out back outside, because I... I can't run anywhere is the problem. We're just going to have to wait for time to run out and hope it'll pop me back out to the entrance, and because I'm not getting any experience for this at all. This is just a complete waste of time. See, there we go. Well, it'll pop me onto the third floor. That was bad. Storage keeper, blacksmith. There's a clinic. Heal, please. Take a nap, because damn. That's going to take a while to heal all, or meditate all this away. Yeah, that wasn't really worth anything at all. Didn't give me any experience whatsoever, and I got my ass kicked. I was even using the gloves that give me the most amount of damage, so. That was bad, guys. That was, whew, wow. Well, I guess we're just going to spend our last 50 minutes to an hour just grinding in Cave of Conquer and seeing where we're going to get XP-wise. Yeah, every night can't be a winner. No kidding. That was, whew, boy. I think we might be we're on the 3rd floor now. I think the enemies here might even be too high for me right now. Yeah, see, these guys are red to me. So we need to at least go to the 2nd floor and not get squished. I think I might use one of my times 15 XP cards. Just to give me a little bit of leg up on experience for grinding, just because. Yeah, have a drink and take a nap. That's pretty much what I did. Nice to see things don't always go smoothly. Well, that definitely happened to me. These guys are red too. Maybe just the guys that are just right at the entrance, or we see oranges or yellows maybe. There's an orange. And those guys are orange. Yeah. What the hell? Just keep an eye on our health. The XP cards in general last for 30 minutes. So, yep, XP bonus card, level up faster with a 1,400% increase on experience points for 29 minutes. And that one lasts for 30 minutes, and that one lasts for 30 minutes. So we'll just hang out here for half an hour and just work on these guys, I guess. With their giant friggin' crossbows. And I get a times 15 every 2.5 hours that I play, so I have a few of them. We'll just hang out here and level a few times. We'll see what happens. Poison resistance for 51 minutes, so that'll run out the clock at least in here. We're already more than halfway to the next level, so times 15 is nice, especially when you get up to these higher levels where it takes that much more time to level. Little heal, little heal. Four or five more of these guys, and that'll be Sun and Moon 8. Yeah, like two more ought to do it. I'm getting about 9% per enemy. So the next one should be 91% and then 100. So at 91. Now these guys are yellow. See what kind of experience we get now. They're not hurting me that much, so. %? Oh boy. That means we have to kill twice as many of them this time than we had to last time. We're a level 80, so we're only 20 levels away from where Inigo is now, so that's kind of cool. Look like they just faint. Well, I'd rather just faint than some of the more extreme deaths that we've seen from other. I mean, these guys are basically stone golems, so it's not that surprising that they just kind of keel over. Just ugh. I really wish that I had the PC version of Jade Empire, because I think people would enjoy Jade Empire watching me play. Of course, most of the people in Jade Empire the NPCs are all voiced, so I wouldn't really have to do much on that one, and I know for a fact, because people have told me as much, that they enjoy my voice work for some of these characters. Oh, I know I've done pretty well without the one-shot armor. I just couldn't do Cave of Conqueror, and I'm pretty sure Inigo did. I'm pretty sure I did. With him. And I know that my main warrior did the Cave of Conqueror dungeon by himself. And was just fine with it. I just don't think the hybrids and healers do as much damage as warriors do. They just don't. The only downside to the one-shot armor is you don't get a whole lot of XP for your attacks, because every single thing that you attack dies with one shot. So you can't get XP for that. I mean, you can, but it's just not as much. I want to see if we can get to Sun and Moon 10 before the XP card runs out. Level 82. We got 20 minutes left. I'm pretty sure we can do it in 20 minutes. After this guy, we're going to heal again. Golden Blossom, Golden Blossom, Golden Blossom, Golden Blossom. About 7 more will put us at Sun and Moon 9. Oof. 52% on my gloves. That's not great. Still getting low-level herbs, which are nice, but I have 42 minutes left of poison resistance, so use those water herbs. One more ought to do it for Sun and Moon 9. Then these guys might be white, which means they're the same level as me. So we might end up running a little farther down the stairs to see if there's oranges or yellows down there. Oh, no, they're still yellow. So that means I should still get 5%. Let's see what happens. About 35 minutes till Grant draws. Yep, still 5%. Nice. 16 minutes. Pretty sure we can get to Sun and Moon 10, possibly even Sun and Moon 12, but I don't know if our gloves are going to make it past Sun and Moon 9, 10. Quit friggin' making me confused. Weapons definitely degrade faster now. 26% already. Well, there's also stone golems stolen. There's also stone golems in Jade Empire, but you don't get to them until kind of later on in the game. And they're quite a bit bigger than you are. These guys are twice your size, maybe. The ones in Jade Empire are quite a bit bigger than that. And what's really annoying is that one time I did have the PC version of Jade Empire. I let someone borrow it, and I never got it back. And now it's practically impossible to find. Let's go ahead and heal because we're halfway. Yeah, we can make it to Sun and Moon 10, but then we're going to have to either switch weapons and keep going or run into town and repair my gloves. And by the time I run into town, repair them and come back. Either my XP or my poison resistance will possibly worn off by then. We might just switch weapons, but my staff was not exactly in the best of shape either. It doesn't tell me what the durability of the weapon is, which is annoying. At least we're not getting mobbed and destroyed. We'll see once we hit Sun and Moon 10. We'll switch to our staff and see what the durability of that is. If they're both below 50, then we're going to have to leave. I think when I get to Sun and Moon 10, these guys might end up being whites to me anyway, so. Three or four more will get us to Sun and Moon 10. Oh, 99%? Yeah, that's fine. And these guys are now white to me. So let's see what kind of XP we get for this now. Maybe 3. No, still 5. Wow. Okay, keep going. And we're not doing as much damage with the staff, so it's taking longer. Oh, yeah, well, 24 minutes until Grant draws. We're going to see just how close we can get, where we can get 7 minutes for 15% XP. We'll just see where we can get when the XP bonus wears off. That's where we're going to stop. We got 7 minutes left of, well, 6 minutes now. 6 minutes left of 15 times XP. Whatever we get to, whether it's Sun and Moon 11, Sun and Moon 12, or halfway through 10. We're going to be leaving Cave of Conquerors and seeing what's going on for the last... Okay, good night, Carl. Glad to see you. Glad you stopped by. It's always... I always appreciate when you... I always appreciate anyone watching anything that I do, so... What if the people on the 3rd floor are still red to me now, or are they orange? Maybe we'll go see in a little bit. 4 minutes. I don't know if we're going to make it to Sun and Moon 11. I'm not going to waste another experience card because it will literally be a waste. Some wheels. heal after this guy. We'll be halfway to Sun and Moon 11. Considering we started at Sun and Moon 5, going up 5 levels at Sun and Moon is still pretty good in a 3-hour time period. 2 hours and 41 minutes. Oh wait, I was gonna heal. Oops. A minute left. Yeah, we're not going to make it to Sun and Moon 11, but that's okay because I hate... Carl left, but, you know, he was talking about, you know, OCD on his show last night. I don't like ending a game with a level that is an odd number. I always want to be an even number when I end the game, at least as far as levels are concerned. $28 seconds, so this guy might be our last, maybe not even. That is the end of our experience bonus cards. So we're going to come down here. These guys are yellows, so that means possibly the next floor, those are white. Yellow, yellow. No, I don't want to attack the guy. More yellows down here. Let's go see what's on the 3rd floor. Orange, orange, orange. And those guys are still red, so yep. No, don't attack the red. Just get the hell out of there. Go check some of the villages, see if there's any quests to pick up for next time, but for the most part, we're not going to be doing much more after this, so if people want to go head over to Grant Draws, I completely understand because you're not going to miss much. Just me running around for the last 15, 20 minutes. Running into walls, so I'm not paying attention. Queen. Oof, I got all kind of turnaround there, didn't I? Oh. The hell do you mean I can't use Lightfoot? What the hell? Oh, no, we got turned around. Never mind. Greens on those guys. Well, you enjoy your cornbread, Dan, and thank you. And yes, they definitely do play rough. That's the Sacred Flower girls. I'm not upset, though. Leveling 5 times in Sun and Moon is... That's still pretty damn impressive in my book. Play rough if you had to fight in purple bikinis. If I was fighting in a purple bikini, I don't think anyone would actually want to watch that. So, mushroom goes over there.
Spear, wheels, bloody orb, piece of steel. Two minutes left of drunkenness. What do we got here? That's a heroic episode. Go ahead, heal. Bloody orb. Wheels. Spear. Dagger. I don't think I'm ever going to use those gloves, so. I don't think I'm ever going to use that either. Move this over here. Put that up there. Take a little nap. No crap salad and purple bikini. Nope, not gonna do it. Nope. This is true. Most bikinis do definitely fall short of fitting. That's kind of the appeal of them, at least as far as I'm concerned. So let's see what the heroic episode is. I think it'll be another most wanted person to go find. You brought the tag of the most wanted. Yes, I did. I don't have any. Okay, well. Please come back when you've acquired the tag of the most wanted. So, now we're just gonna run around for like 5-10 minutes, just running. Let's go. Actually, let's actually distribute our points that we picked up.
let's go see. Two band-aids and a ribbon. Well, yeah. Let's go see what Nanshang looks like now. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be more than we can do yet, but like I said, we're just going to kind of run around now until yeah, these guys are still red, but that's not too surprising. Let's go see closer to the entrance of things. Went the wrong way. Still red, still red. Still red. Still red. Still red. You thought what for a second? Yep, still red. And now we go back to Jinan. Just for fun, we're going to go see what the boss down here on the other side of the stronghold is. Because I know there's a mini boss there, and we're basically at 3 hours, so. Should be down here somewhere. There she is. Hey, look at that. It's a white. Nice. Oh, come on. Mini boss! Did it look like it was going to freeze? Yeah, see, she's kind of kicking my ass right now. Yep, never mind. She's still too strong. We're going to go back to Hefei. But we're going to go through Nanchang. We're going to go through Nanchang. Tree. And this will take us back to Hefei. We can set up our stand and be done for the day. Yep, that's all for today. Go ahead and heal. Pick our usual spot right around here-ish. stand. Blood essence. Mid-level golden thread. Bronze separator. Holy stone. Groove cutter. Groove cutter. Open stand. All right. There we go, guys. We're bring you guys back over here so I can look right at the camera. All right, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. Special shout out to my patrons, Carl Witzman, Dan Hollifield, Rich Asman Jr., and Joe and Trelena Bachman. I will possibly, as always, make an appearance on Creative to Play over on the Indie CD channel on Wednesday. If not, I will be to my regular tea house on Saturday. And if not, then I'll be right back here next Monday. Wow. Had a brain fart there for a minute. Night Donna, Night Midnight. But I will be back here next Monday for the next game stream. I will see you all next time. 再见。